face toward the top of your mat. Let's bring the toes together, heels just slightly apart. Inhale, arms come up, and exhale, really gentle here since we're just getting warmed up. Take as much bend as you need. Grab onto opposite elbows and just kind of start to feel a little bit of a fold. You can straighten a little bit, but don't go full Monty unless you're super warm. If you're warm, then by all means, but you're not. Being cautious. Rocking side to side. Inhale, pressing into feet strong, feet, everything engaged. Come to stand. Inhale, hands touch above your head. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Gaze gently down over the tip of your nose. I have my mirror here as always so that I can make sure I'm not looking too whack here. Take one more big inhale. Exhale out the mouth with a sigh. And inhale, let's get moving a little bit. We're going to start just with some low lunge sun salutations. And I want to encourage you to just clear your mind, just listen to my voice. We're going to move fast through them, breath to movement. So there's going to be no space for you to think about your resentments. There's going to be no time for you to psychoanalyze the relationship with your grandmother. You are just here to listen to my voice and release everything that's stressing you out right now. And if it's my voice stressing you out, turn off the video. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold as much bend as you need. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins, straight spine. Exhale, hands down, step back right foot, step back left foot. Inhale, hands are shoulder distance apart, fingers spread wide into the mat. Inhale, push forward, find your yoga high plank. A little bit different than a gym plank because you are pressing through the hands, wrapping the biceps in and finding a little bit of lift in the upper back. So it looks a little bit different than the planks people do in the gym. And then inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhale, slide through. Take a little cobra, squeeze the elbows in. Strong legs, gaze up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come onto the knees. Tuck the toes, find your downward facing dog here. Maybe pedal it out. Maybe you're someone who likes to be still right from the get-go. I don't know, I'm a serial peddler, so sorry about it. I gotta make sure feet, hip distance apart, hands, shoulders apart, fingers spread wide in the mat, fingers pointing straight forward. You do not want them splaying out, putting more pressure on the wrists. And then inhale, let's get going with our low lunge salutation. So inhale, right foot comes between the hands, left knee comes down, right knee is right over right heel, and you inhale, arms come up, see if you can gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, hands come down, frame the foot, left toes tuck. Inhale, you take a big step forward, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come up, choice is yours. Heels can stay down or as hands come up, I like to bring heels up. Another thing for posture here, super straight line, engaging core, sucking belly button to spine, squeezing everything in, keeping the shoulders relaxed though. Exhale, heels down, hands rain down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right foot steps back, right knee comes down, left knee is aligned with the left heel. Inhale. Arms come up, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, hands come down to frame that foot. Right toes tuck so you can step back and find a high plank. And up to you, whether or not you're coming down, knees, chest, chin, or you're coming down in one smooth lower, 90 degrees with the arms, beautiful chaturanga. Inhaling to the tops of the feet, legs still engaged, but knees are up. And exhaling, down dog. Inhale. Right foot steps through, left knee down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come down to frame that foot. Toes tuck, inhale, step up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands sweep up, maybe heels come up. Pushing into the balls of the feet, engaging everything. Maybe hands touch this time. Engage, engage, engage. Maybe fall forward. Exhale, hands down, heels down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg steps back, right knee down, left knee is over the heel. Inhale, hands come up. See if you can gaze up. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck those right toes. Step the left leg back. You are in your high plank. Inhale, push forward on the toes a little bit. Get the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, your version of chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg steps in between the hands, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down to frame the foot, left toes tuck. Inhale, step up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands up, heels up. Make it your best one yet. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Push through the balls of the feet. Exhale, heels down, hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right foot steps back. Left knee in line with the heel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the right toes. Step left foot back. Inhale to push forward on the toes through that high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, you're doing great. Inhale, right foot steps between the hands. Exhale, we're messing up the exhale a little bit. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Tuck left toes. Inhale, step up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heels up, hands up. Push to the ball of the feet. And exhale, forward fold, heels down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. All right. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, knee down. Inhale. Arms come up, gaze goes up. Exhale, hands come down. Frame the foot, tuck right toes. Step left foot back, all right, big, beautiful. Inhale, pushes you forward, brace your arms, wrap biceps in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Look at your feet, okay, so look at the back of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Walk your hands back to the feet. And same thing this time. You can just see if you have any more warmth in the hamstrings. Grab opposite elbows. Come like this. Or you can bring hands behind you. Clasp the hands. Heels of the hands stay together. Okay, they're not splayed out. And take a forward fold shoulder opener. And feel free to bend as much as you need. And then straighten. Maybe you're bending and straightening. Maybe you're staying completely still and just maybe flowing through the chest. Then exhale, let the hands out. Walk them out gently, gently, gently to your down dog. Then inhale, come up on the balls of the feet and see how slow and how controlled you can take tiny, tiny, oops, those were big. Tiny, tiny little steps to the top of the mat. And then forward fold, exhale. Inhale, weight comes into the heels. You want to think about glutes going back before you bend the knees. And then you're coming, legs, you're coming. Legs parallel to the mat. Toes lifting up, weight in the heels. Everything engaged, tailbone is tucked. I always give myself a nice self-adjustment there. And inhale, arms come up. Okay, we're gonna come back to kind of this in some of our warriors. So listen now, if the shoulders are tight and the hands cannot touch comfortably, just leave them shoulder distance apart and bring some energy into the fingertips here. If they can touch, everything feels good and you want a little challenge, Bring them together. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, sit a little bit deeper, I know, 2, 1, beautiful job, push into the heels, exhale, hands come down, inhale, coming up on the balls of the feet, we're gonna hold that a little bit longer too, make sure everything is staying super duper engaged here, inhale, start to lift up, slow, 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 just heels, then maybe arms follow, then maybe you squeeze it all in, wanting calves to touch, thighs to touch, heels to touch, insides of the feet to touch, maybe hands touch. Push into the balls of the feet for 4. If you wobble, that's okay. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Bring it all down. Good job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot back. Left foot back. Coming to that high plank. And listen here, for just a little change, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I thought it would be fun for us to start doing some slow lowers into chaturanga. So bring the shoulders over the wrists, maybe bring the knees down, then lower into chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps between the hands. Exhale, left knee comes down, but this time, listen, we're gonna be holding stuff a little bit longer. So really make sure that your alignment is awesome right now. We don't wanna be hurting our knees, so knees right over ankle, maybe trace it. Feel the stubble on your thighs, or your shins, I don't know, any body parts. Inhale, arms come up. So you can be here, or you can have hands on the thigh if you need a little bit more of a stabilizing force. Or, what I was gonna introduce, a little focus to stretching the back and improving our postures is to inhale up, grab opposite elbows like we did in the initial forward fold, and exhale, lean out toward the right, kind of like you're bringing your right side booby toward your right hip. And you don't want to be caving down, smelling your armpit, you want to be airing it out to the world. It doesn't have to be super deep. We're going to return to this in the practice. Inhale to center. Everybody unravel your arms, shoulder distance apart, energy through the fingertips. And you want to engage. So even though this is a flexibility pose, you want to feel like you're pulling the right heel back and the left thigh forward, getting all this energy in the inner thighs. Exhale, hands come down, left hand roots into the mat. Let's tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee off of the mat. Right leg is parallel to the mat. Here you want it. Yeah, you want it pretty much parallel. And inhale, right arm up. Gazing at the hand. 5. Push forward with that left ball of the feet. Don't let the back leg get lazy. 2. 1, excellent job. Bring the hand down and then step left foot up. Forward fold, exhale, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, inhale, lengthen the heels, butt comes back for that chair pose. And then option here to stay in chair, or option to bring the arms back, palms facing each other, airplane arms. Option to just stay here, or option to rock up into the balls of the feet. Lift the heels off, squeeze, 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 thighs together, bend the legs deeper. Gaze ahead. Sit a little deeper. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Heels down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step right foot back. Right knee comes down. Left knee again, right over the heel, because we're holding it a little bit longer this time. And if you're not dumping into your flexibility, like I just really love this stretch, you can be up here. Totally fine to be up here. You do not need to be descending the crotch to the mat in any way. So, wherever your lunge is good for you, just as long as you got knee over heel. Inhale, either hands up, hands on thigh, or take that little side bend with me. Inhale up, hands on opposite elbows, maybe change the crossing. If you remember, if you don't, not the biggest deal in the world. Inhale, look up, exhale. Start to take that tilt. Don't have to be too aggressive. We are still early yet in our little flow, but just make sure arm not caving down. You got a proud chest, as you should. Gazing off, away from the bend, away from where the light pain may be. Inhale to center. Everybody, wherever you are, arms up, gaze up. Feel like you're squeezing left heel back, right knee forward. And exhale, hands come down. Right hand roots, so right toes can tuck. Inhale, lift that knee off. Maybe adjust your gait just a little bit if you need it. This thigh should be pretty parallel to the mat, pushing forward with the ball of the right foot. Inhale, arm up. Energy through the fingertips here. Boom, boom. Spirit finger it. Three, two, one. Awesome job. Hand comes down to frame the foot this time, stepping back. High plank. Inhale, push forward with the toes so the shoulders come right over the wrists. And then up to you. You can do that really tedious lower or just lower however is comfortable for you. But if you're coming with me, 5, 4. Into your chaturanga. 3. Strong, strong. 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Inhale this time, stepping the flow up just a little bit. So inhale, let's lift, right leg up. And you can either kick it back or keep it straight here, keep it square. Or I like to open up the hip. Make sure even weight through both hands. You don't want to be dumping just into the left hand here. But right heel is up, it's coming kind of toward left glute. Maybe make some circles. Feel it out, ladies. No one's watching. Oh, that feels good. And then inhale. Super slow, step forward. Keep this leg up. Push forward with the ball of the left foot, up to you. You make the choice whether or not you want to knee yourself in the teeth or kiss your knee. But whatever you're doing, shoulders over wrists, trying to make contact, this knee to forehead, maybe kiss it, maybe bash it in. Don't hurt yourself, just kidding. Right foot between the hands, left knee down. All right, inhale, coming up. Low lunge. So option here, before you come into that twist, if you want to bring the fingertips down, find a little back bend. It just feels so nice. It helps to bring this left hip down, open it up more. So maybe you just want to take that for a breath, or maybe not. Maybe you don't want to do anything I say at all, I don't care. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, either staying still or twisting and tilting. Not for as long this time. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands down, left hand down, tuck left toes. Lift the knee off, inhale, right arm up. And then stay with me here. If you need the knee down, you can leave the knee down, but try it with the knee up. Gently peel fingertips off. Come to find a big, open, high lunge twist, shoulders over hips. And then you can see that my hip is caving in, that's not so good. You want to be leaving it open even though you're taking the big twist. Hips square. Bend deep. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Exhale, hands down. Step the right foot back. Inhale, push forward with the toes. Again, you can skip these low lowers all you want, or you can take them all with me. Coming into your chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. All right, up to you. Either just left foot coming up like so, or opening that shit up. Airing your crotch to the sky. Show it off, ladies, you deserve to. Maybe kick some shit off your mantle, like I'm dangerously close to. And then inhale, up to you. However you want to render it, but try to come into a high plank. Knee meets any object on your face. I guess feature is a better word than object. We're not objects, remember that. Inhale. Knee down, come up. Hands up, staying here. Maybe playing around, flirting with that little back bend. Oh, it feels so nice. And then inhaling, hands up. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows. Taking your tilt. Lean with it. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands down. Oh, look at that sunlight. Right hand down, tuck right toe. Inhale. Left arm up. Leg trying to be parallel. Strong legs, not getting lazy with this back leg. Gaze up. If the knee needs to be down, please bring it down. Or if you're with me, really strengthen. Strengthen your legs, strengthen the stance. Peel this arm up. Big, beautiful, open twist. Again, not trying to cave this hip down. I know it's hard. Keep that open. Awesome, deep bend. 3, bend a little deeper. 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands come down. Step back, high plank, up to you. I know the slow lowers may be getting a little tiresome now, so please skip them if you don't want to do them. But if you want a little tricep work, come with me. 5, 4, lowering down, squeezing the elbows in. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. That'll be the last one for that. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up at the hands. Maybe stepping up. Maybe putting weight in the hands and kind of rocking forward on the balls of the feet, bringing the shoulders over the hands, seeing if you can transfer the weight into the hands so that you can take a very gentle hop up. Forward fold, exhale, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, inhale, coming up, hands touch here. We're gonna do a little bit of a balance flow with some warrior one work. So, I'll show you first, we're gonna be really simple with it, okay? We're gonna start from tree as our balance pose. So tree, we're gonna start with the left foot down. Right foot can either just come to the shin, hang out, or you can hoist it up to the thigh. Oh my God, my foot's so cold. You can hoist it up to the thigh here, just avoid the knee joint. And arms can come up. And if you want more challenge and you want to like swim it out, go ahead, swim it out. I'm gonna face this way to show you. All right, so we're in our tree. And again, another one to, oh my God, I'm falling all over the place. Another one to really focus on posture here, okay? So push into the left foot. It all starts from there, ground into the floor and feel like you're lifting everything up. You're not dumping in at all. It's almost like you're not going to, but you want to feel like you're working toward levitating off of the mat. Shoulders relaxed, straight spine. And inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Bring the right leg back. Oh, I don't know if I have room here. So I'm gonna step back here. Bring the right leg back. finding our warrior 3. So again, rooting really strong through the left foot here. And you want a straight line of energy from your big toenail to the tip of your head, okay? And again, you're finding this energy by pushing through the left foot, finding the lift. Shoulders roll back. Everything engaged, hips are staying square, flex the right foot. Exhale, we're gonna slowly bend the left leg. Bring the right heel back. We want heel to heel alignment here. Coming for warrior 1. So heels are lined up, hips are squared, open toward the front of the room here. You want leg parallel to the mat. Again, you want knee over the heel. And before we get into it, we're gonna take a moment. We're gonna take our left thumb, bring it to the left hip crease, and pull it back, really trying to feel that opening. So we're here, but you wanna be here. You wanna have square hips. So as you're using that thumb to pull back, inhale, bring the right arm up. And then inhale, try and keep those hips square. Bring left arm up. Strong through that right leg, rooting through the side of the right foot. Exhale, if you want to, stay here. Or if you want to, slide right hand down, right thigh, left arm up. Keep that bend. Just kind of a little bit of a reverse for your posture. Exhale, keep that bend. I know, I'm so sorry. Bring the hands back, clasp the palms together. You're either coming here, resting belly on shin, or thigh. Or you're bringing the shoulders to the inside of the knee and the shin, taking a humble warrior, a nice hip opener, a great strengthening pose. Hardest thing here is to keep those hips square. So really think about keeping them square. Think about pulling left hip back, bringing right hip forward. And keep that bend for 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Bring those hands down to frame the foot. Step back. Maybe shake it out. Inhale. Come forward. Push forward on the balls of the feet. Exhale. Down. Chaturanga. Let's come all the way to our bellies. You want heels and the hands lined up with the top 2 ribs. Legs close together. Strengthening through the inner thighs. Inhale. We're just going to come to a little cobra. Rolling the shoulders back, squeezing the elbows together, bringing the chest out from the shoulders. Gaze up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale down, beautiful jump. And then press through the hands, tuck the toes, see if you can strengthen the thighs, strengthen the core, and then just press up, high plank. Beautiful job. Exhale, down dog. Again, playing around with that hop. Hands spread wide into the mat. Inhale, pushing forward in the balls of the feet, bringing shoulders over wrists. And trying again until you feel confident that you can transfer the weight into the hands. Take a gentle hop. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, hands by your side. All right, right leg turn, root into the right foot. Bring the left foot to shin or high up on the thigh. Arms come up or wherever you need them to be. Again, thinking about pushing through the right foot, lifting everything up. Nothing is dumping. You have absolute gorgeous lift through everything here. Once you feel it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a great feeling. Strong through the right foot. And if you wiggle and wobble, that's fine. It's part of the game. And Let's come back. Warrior three. So bring hands to heart center. Slowly, slowly bring the left leg back. Straight right leg if you can. Left foot is flexed and pointed down. Hips are square. Really important here again to get that lifting sensation, pressing down through the right foot, and everything else is lifting up. And exhale, slow bend down. That wasn't so great, so do better than me. Heel to heel alignment. Coming for your warrior one. All right, so just first making sure knee is over heel, thighs close to parallel. Then we're gonna bring right thumb to right hip to start to pull it back, trying to get these hips as close to square as we can. Inhale, as you do that, lift the left arm. See if you can send the gaze gently up and pull that back. Keep that nice, beautiful bend. Once you feel that you have them as even as you can get them, bring the right arm up to meet the left. Maybe palms touch. Shoulders stay relaxed. Gaze goes back, looking at those thumbs. That makes you dizzy, just look forward. And again, back foot, back leg totally engaged, rooting through the left side of the left foot. If you want, just an option, left hand slides down, right arm up, a gentle little reverse warrior one. Focusing on a straight spine, relaxed shoulders. Bring the hands back behind you, maybe opposite thumb on top this time. Keep the bend. So sorry. Start to come down. You can stop here, or you can come down, bringing the shoulders to the inside of the calf. And holding. For 3. Keep the bend, keep the hips square. I know that's the hardest part. 2. And 1. Awesome job. Hands come down to frame the foot. Step the right leg back. Maybe take a moment, pedal it out, in your down dog. Then inhale, push forward with the feet. Shoulders come over wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between the hands. Step the right foot forward, then pivot so the feet are parallel to each other. And inhale, come up. We got some strengthening stuff now for posture. It's not going to be super crazy. We're just going to do 2 of my favorite things here. And one is going to be standing in goddess pose. One is going to be on the ground. So, heels and toes out. Your stance may be different than mine or whoever you're doing this video with. So don't worry about it. It's kind of an intense flexibility pose as well, goddess. You want to be tucking the tailbone here. You want the thighs close to parallel to the mat. We're coming down. And I think we did this in morning butt stuff beginner, but these are really good for maintaining a straight spine and working the core and back that are going to help to elevate your posture and give you that nice. It's not even about looking good. It's about like good posture just makes everything feel better, honestly. And you deserve that. So heels and toes out. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, coming down super slow, maintaining the legs. And you are not just going down, you are reaching forward too. So you're coming down with a straight, flat spine. Hinging forward. Pinkies gently touch the floor. Inhale. Just as slow, just as straight. Bring it up. And that was a bad one for me because I didn't keep my biceps aligned with my ears. So let's all work on that together. You want to be sealing this, everything's so engaged, or you're cheating yourself. Exhale, slowly come down, reach forward. Keep the biceps with the ears, even if that means you're not touching the ground. And inhale, slowly come up. Biceps framing, ears still. Strong, 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 strong. Bring yourself up. Go ahead, straighten the legs just for a second. Shake it out, and we'll do one more. Exhale. Come down, bend those legs. Gaze up. Best one, okay? Last one, best one. Squeeze, everything engaged, arms engaged, core engaged, back engaged. Coming down, down. Oh, the worst part. You can do it. Oh yeah, pinkies touch. Bring it up. Actually, no, this is the worst part. Bring it up. Keep it all engaged. Keep it all squeezed, all tight. Inhale, gently lift up. Look up. Then go ahead, straighten the legs. Gorgeous job. Oop, bring them down. Frame the foot. Come back. High plank. Let's lower through chaturanga to our bellies. Doesn't have to be super slow, but do make it nice and controlled. All right, Sphinx pose. Forearms are parallel. You're kind of forming like these nice little railroad tracks here. So you don't want them coming in. It's gonna compromise the shoulders. You want them straight out, palms spread wide into the mat. And again, legs engaged. Even though it may seem like they're not working, they should be. This is a nice chest stretch. So you want to be pulling the chest through. Feel like you're pulling the elbows back so the chest can come forward and gaze up. And then you can make it a little bit more core intensive by trying not to have the belly touch the mat. So you're contrasting motions here. You're feeling like you're pulling the elbows back, but you're also pushing up through the forearms. I want all this activity here to get the butt stretch. And exhale, come down. Maybe bring forehead to the mat. Maybe kick the legs out side to side. So now I think we're gonna do something awful that I've been trying to make myself do more because it is super good for back strengthening, posture and everything, but I really freaking hate it. So I'm gonna bring you on the journey with me. But we're gonna ease into it, okay? We're gonna start just kind of by working into our locust pose. So we're gonna start arms facing back, keeping the legs down, but keeping them engaged, okay? Glutes, thighs, everything. Not so much glutes. There's a lot of controversy about that actually, but if not engaging your glutes makes your back hurt, please engage them. Like, I don't know, the yoga gurus aren't gonna come down and like kill you or anything. So, hands facing each other, keeping the legs down, keeping it engaged, pelvis pressed into the mat. You're gonna inhale, just lift the chest. All right, palms facing each other. Lift it, doesn't have to be super crazy. And exhale, bring it down. Now we're gonna go at it again. This is harder for me. I have like a very hard time engaging my legs for some reason. We're just gonna lift the lower half of the body. So chest is going to stay down this time. And you're gonna try to lift the legs any amount. See, I automatically wanted to lift my chest. So legs lift up. And exhale, release them down. Okay. So now we're gonna come for the full one. If you think that this is gonna hurt you in any way, please just choose whatever of those two felt best for you. You can just continue to do chest lifts as we advance through different variations. But, see, I'm dreading it. Not a good example, am I? Let's bring, how presumptuous to assume I'm an example anyway. I'm just some hoe on YouTube. Bring the hands back. Get ready. We're lifting into locust. Lift it up. Engage, engage. See, that's so ugly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Bring it down. Doing these two also really helps with low back pain, for me at least. Seems that doing the most painful things kind of takes the pain away in the day-to-day. I don't know what that paradox is about. So, this is what's happening. You are either going to just keep doing chest lifts for the next 2, or you can do 2 more locust poses like we just did, or you can try to come with me and take bow pose. So, bow pose, grabbing onto tops of the feet or heels. I tend to go more toward my heels, bringing the legs together because they are going to splay apart. And then it starts by lifting the chest and then kicking the feet into the hands. As you kick the feet into the hands, you lift up. Bow pose. So get there and we'll hold. Oh, exhale, release. And then we'll do 1 more because your body probably was like, what the fuck? So, takes the body, usually like 3 to get what's going on, but I'll spare you because we did hold the locust, so that'll count. But let's come again into bow pose. So, recalibrating yourself, pretending like you didn't just do it. Something new, something fresh, something to be discovered. Get ready. Chest lifts. Kick into hands. Oh yeah. See if you can make this one even better. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, awesome job. Come down. Inhale. Press through the hands, bend the knees. If you want to make it a little strippery, you can bring the side of the face down, drag the chest, then flick your hair up. But you don't have to. Just kind of makes it fun. Inhale. Hands are going to be facing each other. Just coming to a typical tabletop here. And then do whatever you need to do to release whatever happened there. For me, that usually looks like obnoxious hip circles. And then switching directions, kind of just undulating about the mat. You may want to just move them side to side. It's really whatever you want to do. And then coming for a puppy pose stretch. Hips over the knees here. Walking the hands out. Legs are going to stay in the same position. Hands come out, just come as far as you can. Goal is to have chest and chin on the mat. And we're gonna hold. If the chest and chin don't come to the mat, don't worry about it. Inhale. Start to press out of that. Just bring the legs down however you can. No fancy transition. We're just going to start to wind down a little bit. So, coming down, we're just going to do a bridge pose or 2. Honestly, more so, less for strengthening, more so just for the spine. So, walk the heels back. Get them close to the glutes. Maybe grab onto the heels. Maybe you're someone who likes the hands bound behind the back. But anyway, whatever you're doing, keeping thighs super duper engaged. Start to lift the spine off the mat, really slow, just vertebrae by vertebrae. Then walking the shoulder blades in a little bit, pushing up with the feet, then exhaling it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. One more time, inhaling it up, super slow. Very controlled. It should feel really nice once you learn to articulate it in a controlled fashion. And exhaling it down. And we're going to take plow pose kind of as our last little stretch. And then we did it in the last video, and I said if you have pillows or anything you want to stick behind you for the feet to rest on, if you know they're not going to come down, go ahead and put them there. Maybe you could just, someone who could just swing it back, toes touch. Maybe you want to support lower back. Maybe you want hands bound behind you. Toes touching the mat. Try and straighten the legs. If you don't want to do this, just have legs up, as always. And exhale, bring it down. You're on your back. Hands on top of each shin. So right hand, right shin. Left hand, left shin. Make some big circles with the hips. And move them in opposite directions. And squeeze it all in, roll yourself up into a little ball. And just hang out, maybe rock side to side. And then exhaling, releasing into Shavasana. Maybe legs as wide as the mat, straight out, or maybe you like to take a little Supta Baddha Konasana like I do. Soles of the feet together. We're going to do a ton of hips today, so if this feels really tight, maybe don't do it, but it might feel kind of nice, like a slow release. And then you can bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Wherever you are, close your eyes. Maybe take mental inventory on your body, see what feels different, more awakened, more limber, perhaps more fatigued. Just think about what has changed since you stepped on your mat to watch this low quality YouTube video. Maybe draw your attention to things that surprised you today while you were practicing. Maybe there were some asanas you haven't done in a while that actually had improved inadvertently from just practicing different things. That can happen. That's always a fun feeling. Maybe you're someone who usually straightens the legs because I'm not in the room to police you, but this time you kept them bent the whole time. Just think of these small victories and hold on to them, especially if you're feeling stressed or life is just crazy. There's just some weird energy in the air. I know I've been just like a total bitch to everyone in Scotland. I don't know why, but I literally have so many enemies. It's like I just can't stop being a bitch. So I don't know what that's about. So maybe feel better that you're being nicer to people than me. Just think about anything. Just literally anything positive. Maybe a really pesky unibrow hair finally stopped growing back. It doesn't even have to be yoga related. Just bring a little bit of positive energy into your mind and try to hold on to it. And feel free to stay here as long as you want, or get the fuck out of it right now. I don't know, you may have very important things to do, but anyway, I'm done. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.